Welcome back to another great episode on Grandosiá TV, where today we'll be honoring our mothers for Mother's Day. So with that being said, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you like this video, make sure you hit the notification bell.
Mother's Day. If you think about it, there is no us if it's not in your mothers. So to all the mothers that are out there, you not only mean the world to us, but you mean life to us. Everything that we do through you. We do all because of you. So mothers mean everything. They mean the world to us. If it wasn't for mothers, there would be no earth, there would be no world, there would be no life. So mothers, we thank you. We love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Mama! So, we talk about Mother's Day and what Mother's Day means to me. Mother's Day is a special day for me, for my mom, and my grandmother, because my mom did so much for me. She taught me how to be independent. She was my rock. She has been there for me through everything. She helped me get through college. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been able to go to Claflin University. And she made so many sacrifices for me, and I cannot thank her enough for that. Also, my grandmother, she kept me where I didn't have to go to daycare, and she has been, man, she's been a second mom to me. I don't even consider her grandma. I consider her my second mother. They have been awesome. Great women, strong women, independent women. Yeah. And so for me, with me being a mom, it's a lot of things that I see. You know, with me being a girl, they always say, you know, you bump heads with your mom a lot, which you do. But I'm so grateful even more now being an adult and being a mother, because now I see all the things that she kind of went through with me. Mine is a little different because I have boys, but it is still an eye-opener for being a mother. And absolutely love her. Absolutely love my grandmother. They are awesome, beautiful women. Shout out to all the moms out there. You guys enjoy your day.
I'm very thankful for my mother and everything that she's done for me throughout the years. Like, for example, my mom is a big track parent, so she supports me through that lifestyle. So I would like to thank my mom and my grandma for everything that they've done for me.
Day to me is a celebration of the woman who gave me life. My first friend, the person that I know will love me unconditionally, give me the good, the bad, and the ugly, call me out when I'm wrong, but also celebrate me when I've, done great things. It's also, to me, a celebration of my kid, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to celebrate this day for myself. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, grandmas, godmoms, work moms, all the moms out there. Even if you're not a mom, if you've been a nurturer or someone taking the place of a mom or to support someone, happy Mother's Day to you too.
For me, Mother's Day is always bittersweet. I tell a lot of people this. Sometimes if you follow me on Facebook, on any of my Instagrams or anything, I tell people, those of you who still have a mother that's alive, to cherish those moments. You might be in a moment of dysfunction right now. Y'all might not be getting along right now. You might be upset with your mother right now. But coming from a person whose mother died, it makes the day bittersweet because you remember more the good and bad always. So I'm an 80s baby, and then crack hit, and people was partying, and I just believe that my mom had to deal with a lot. She had me when she was about 15 years old. My dad was young parents, and I believe that during the 80s, she just struggled with her own addictions. But I believe that she made one of the most powerful decisions she could have ever made. She allowed my aunt, Louise Thompson, to raise me. And that was one of the, I believe personally, one of the strongest decisions she could ever make. Mine was hard on us, but it made me fairly successful in a lot of things that I've done. And I always had a good relationship with my mom. I ended up being a pretty good football player locally, made it to the Shrine Bowl. From that perspective to the moms I coach youth football, but a lot of times you get mixed responses from these mothers, because some of you mothers, that single mothers that got these boys that play sports, y'all baby them too much. But I played football for 16 years. I ended up playing Division I football. My mom never seen me play. She never came to the Shrine Bowl, none of my All-Star games. I got recruited by 40+ schools. She never came to see me in college. I don't think it was by choice. After meeting a lot of people addicted, I've learned that the addiction is just strong. Sometimes they choose something that's stronger than them. And I never held that against her. But again, on the flip side of that, I had my aunt, who was like my mama. She raised me there. It was always there. Took me to a lot of my official visit where I committed to play in Western Carolina. You know, she's been there. So it's bittersweet in that moment. And then I got married to my wife for 17 years. I'm a veteran. Her name's Shamika Gordon. It makes it bittersweet because I love her interaction with the kids. I love her interaction with our 5 children. I love her interaction, you know. Mother's Day usually an emotional day for me because I cry in the morning. I shoot out to my mom's gravesite, and I just wish she could have seen all my kids because each one of them got a piece of them. And then in the day, I get to celebrate with my wife and to celebrate with my aunt, Louise. Happy Mother's Day, love you. Who raised me. And then, unlike most people, I got a great relationship with my in-laws. So my mother-in-law is a pastor, a preacher, and I got saved. And you know, she was like a ministry mentor to me, and I'm close to her. I'm really close to my mother-in-law. Like some days when my wife get on my nerves, I call my mother-in-law, be like, you need to talk to your daughter. But I seen her raise 3 kids as a single mother. I see my aunt raise now 4, you know, as a single mother. So I understand that single mother thing. I'm proud of them for that. And I just want to say to the kids, and I mean kids, I'm 41, but I'm still somebody's kid. I want to say to you, regardless of where your relationship is, if your mother is alive, just call and say Happy Mother's Day. Show some gratitude, some emotion, because one day you're going to be like me and you're standing in the pulpit and you watch the casket close and you have to preach your mother's funeral. I did that. And it was tough. That was tough. I didn't have time to mourn. I didn't have time to cry. I had to get up and preach for my family. And those of you who can say I love you, or those of you who can say you're sorry, or those of you that can say I forgive you, say it. It don't cost us nothing but pride. And in our communities, we have to learn how to heal. And so Mother's Day for me gives me an opportunity to do all of that and try to spend some time with everybody, to call somebody or text or whatever you do, just to make the day good, show some appreciation, be appreciative. That's what Mother's Day means.
What would we be without our mothers? I know one thing for me, my mom is a lot for me. She does a lot for me. It has been since I was a kid. Even to the day, man, with me being 35, I'll be 36 years old, she always there for me as far as the spiritual side of things, as far as the support. When I got ideas I throw on the wall, she's there to always back them. She would tell me something sound crazy, but for the most part, she's going to back those. Even with me and my kids' mother split up, my mom was the big factor for me in raising them. Sometimes I think she made them too soft, but I mean, that's what mothers and grandmothers do. They spoil the kids, but she's always been in my corner. I love her tremendously. I don't know what I would be without my mom, even though my dad has always been in my life as well, but my mom was the one always up and down the roads for AAU games, always out the games, cheering louder than everybody, cheering for everybody's, cheering for everybody on the team whose parents couldn't have been there. Even if it was the wrong sport, she was cheering at the wrong things for a different sport. She was always there to be supportive, so I love her for that. And when it comes to my wife, man, my wife is an awesome mother as well. I thank God every day for both of them, but I thank God for my wife coming, especially to the need of my kids who that void was missing. You can see things starting to happen with the void of a mother being missing. Even though they do see their mother, but you can tell that void was missing. So I appreciate and thank her for being there. I love her. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. Happy Mother's Day to my wife, Shannon. I'm glad God put two special women like you in my life. I don't know where things would go without them because they are the glue to things that happen for me. So once again, I say love you. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure you hit the notification bell so when we go live, you get all the updates and videos that we do.